It's that time of year again. Thanksgiving is around the corner. And one thing that I'm known for up here in the north, that's common in the south, is cornbread dressing at Thanksgiving. Now, I have a stick of butter, and it's melting right here. I'm turning on low, and I'm going to take one cut up onion, and I'm going to begin to saute it about a cup of celery, which is about cut up real small, about 2 celery stalks, large celery stalks, cut up real fine. And we're just going to get this sauteed over here. Oh, it's going to be good. I am going to put in here some pepper in just a moment, just a little pepper. Well, maybe a lot of pepper, hey? And some salt as this cooks down. Tell me what you like to do for Thanksgiving. We love our Thanksgiving turkey and dressing, mashed potatoes and gravy. Down south, they made giblet gravy. And that's something I didn't care for, but giblet gravy. Some people put all kind of things in their stuffing. I call it dressing because mine's made out of cornbread and you don't put it inside the turkey. But people put different things in it. Some people put sausage, some people put walnuts, some people put oysters. And I'd like to know how you cook your dressing. Leave it in a comment if you would, and people will be interested in knowing how you do your Thanksgiving dressing. Now, I have a large bowl. Right here on this cookie sheet is my cornbread that I've cooked, and I've added, when I was cooking it, I took it out and I crumbled it up so it would dry out. And you can do this by putting it in the oven to dry it out after it's done cooked and crumbling it up at like 200 degrees until it gets good and crunchy. And I do that. I don't know why, because I'm going to moisten it back up, but I like to start off with it crunchy. So that is one pan. And when I say one pan of cornbread, I'm talking about one of these size pans of cornbread. All right, baked cornbread. Now, the next thing I'm going to do, because I live in the north, and when I came up here, people would tell me, Sharon, I don't know if I want cornbread dressing. I like those croutons, that you buy, like those herb. So I come up with my own recipe where I mix it together. And so I'm going to take, for the pan, about a half a bag of this Pepperidge Farm herb seasoned cube stuffing, and then put about half a bag of stuffing in there. And I'll say the other half, because I'll probably make dressing more than once in the next month, maybe closer to Christmas at some church function or something. So then I just kind of stir this together, okay? Stir it together. Now, I have baked my turkey, and this is the turkey drippings. Oh, yeah. Just save enough out for your gravy, but I put water in the bottom of my turkey bag, and I use the drippings. That's the key. That's the good flavor. I also brine my turkey, and so you got all those seasonings and all those flavors in there. Now I'm going to mix it together and stir it together. At the same time, over here, I got these onions and celery going. Yeah, let me turn it up a little bit higher. Now, this might seem odd to some of you, and this is what it looks like, if you can get that. I'm going to add egg to this. Oh, that's my Macy girl. Come here, Macy. She wanting outside. I'll be right back. That's my Maltese. She's a little tiny thing. We call her Macy. Yeah. I'll share her with you one day. We actually have two dogs. We have two Maltese. One, his name is Walker. It's a boy. And the other is a girl, which is Macy. Walker's about 11 years old, and Macy is, I think, 4 years old. I'd have to look to be sure. 3 or 4. 3 going on 4. All righty. I am mixing in egg, raw egg, because we want something to bind it together. Now, this dressing is going to be moist on the inside, not runny, but moist on the inside and crunchy on the outside. So I added 3 eggs to this. Let me get this stirred here. I want to get it translucent. Let me turn it down a little bit. Now I'm going to break this yolk up and I'm going to stir this really good. You talk about flavor. Your tongue will beat your brains out eating this stuff up. Did I tell you to subscribe and hit the like? If I didn't, be sure and do that. Do you have plans for Thanksgiving? I know a lot of people like to go out to eat because they don't want to do all the cooking and all the mess. That's good too. Let somebody do the cooking for you. That's not a bad idea. But I just like cooking. I enjoy being in the kitchen, and I don't do it all by myself. We have quite a few people we have over here, and they all bring a dish or two themselves. So we have plenty to go around. I remember in the South, our Thanksgiving menu would consist of stuff like turkey and dressing and ham, fried chicken. Yeah, you had to have fried chicken on Thanksgiving as well. Don't ask me why, just was part of it. We'd have different kinds of peas, lima beans, corn, you name it. And I even remember Thanksgiving where I had one aunt that would bring a roast with potatoes and carrots. I mean, we had a smorgasbord of food. There was lots of us, lots of cousins, aunts, uncles, and my grandmother, we called her Nanny. She would always invite the pastor or somebody in the church over. She wanted to share that day with them. Absolutely. Now, this is getting translucent, and I'm going to take it, and I want to save a little bit of it for the gravy, but I am going to put almost all of it in here, and I'm going to stir it in here. One of the secrets of cooking Thanksgiving dinner is don't do it all in one day. Do some prep work. You know, have your vegetables chopped, things, you know, ready. Do your desserts ahead of time if you can. Get your dough for your rolls or whatever, you know, ready just to bake. Whatever you can do that you can do ahead of time, it makes all the difference. I've even in the past set the table ahead of time and just cover the table up with a sheet. You just do what you got to do so you can enjoy your family, enjoy your friends. Now, taking a dish. Now, you'll just have to take my word for it. This is some of the best stuff you'll ever eat. It is delicious. Now, the last step is just simply, I sprayed this dish. My favorite stuff, this is not the Pioneer Woman stuff, but I love the Pioneer Woman stuff or anything. This is really a springtime casserole dish, but I broke my other one that I like so much. It's just slightly bigger. I wished I had it. And it's a Pioneer Woman one, but I'm going to use this even though it says springtime. I'll be honest with you, on Thanksgiving Day, I use disposable, those things that you can buy, cuts down on the dishwashing. I'd use those disposable metal pans to cook in. Putting all of this in here. Some people add Italian seasoning to their cornbread. That's good. A little onion powder if you want to, and garlic powder, but make sure you got sufficient amount of onions and celery and salt and pepper. Whoa! Now I'm going to take this and I am going to put it in a preheated oven. It is at 425, and this will go anywhere from 35 to 45 minutes. Oh, it is so good. Oh, it's going to be delicious. I want to encourage you today to be good to your future self. I know Mondays are a day for food for thought and family. Here's your food for thought. Always think futuristic. Look ahead. What can you do today to make tomorrow better? I have some things that I have put into place. I call them systems I have set that are non-negotiable. I'm good to my future self in the morning by making my bed, so I don't have to straighten the covers up at night. And I can get into a already made bed and just snuggle under the covers and just have the comfort of going to sleep at night. I'm good to my future self. My second thing is by making sure I wash the dishes before I go to bed. I don't like getting up and having a messy kitchen. It just makes my day stink. So I'm good to my future self. Those are the two systems I put into place around the house to be good to my future self. Find some things that nurtures you, that supports your future goals, and put them into place today. And you, many times, if you're like me, you'll see something that needs to be straightened up or picked up or cleaned up, and I'll say, I'll do that later. No, I'm going to be good to my future self. So I'll just say, I might as well do it now because I'm going to do it anyway. Be good to your future self. And we're going to have some more good recipes coming your way and things as we go into the holidays. And I just love visiting with you. I want you to have a Jesus-filled day. Join me Friday. I love you.